Well, it has been another difficult night for the Israelis here, with some 70 Iranian ballistic missiles being fired. That brings now it to a total of 280 missiles over the past 48 hours. Now, what the Israeli military is saying is that the country's aerial defences were largely able to intercept most of them, but we have seen some scenes of significant destruction where some of those missiles have penetrated those systems and actually had an impact on the ground. The big focus today here is in the suburb of Bat Yam. It's about a 15-minute drive from where I am, a beachside suburb where a high-rise apartment building was hit. We are being told that 6 people were killed in that strike, including an 8-year-old girl and a 10-year-old boy. Rescuers have spent much of the day combing through the debris there, trying to find survivors. As we go to air, there's currently 3 people that are still missing. It's not just there where we have seen casualties, also in the north of Israel, in the Arab city of Tamra. Now there, 4 people were also killed, including a mother and her 2 children. This, of course, all comes in response from Iran to that major Israeli attack across various sectors across the country. We are being told that dozens of Israeli fighter jets have been in the skies of Iran over the past 48 hours. The latest targets, we are being told, include Tehran, the Ministry of Defense building, the headquarters of the country's nuclear program, as well as several key military installations. The Israelis are claiming right now that they now have total air supremacy over not just Tehran, but also Western Iran, as they have worked to target both missile launchers, but crucially air defense systems. Now, in the past couple of hours, we are hearing from Iranian authorities that they are opening up subway stations and mosques to act as shelters for people that want to get away from any sort of risk of being targeted in these airstrikes. We have seen, of course, the Israeli government continue with its strong rhetoric, suggesting that this military operation will continue. Their objective remains trying to disable Iran's nuclear enrichment program and to prevent them being able to build a nuclear weapon. That certainly seems to be the ongoing intention as they continue to target key nuclear research facilities. But overnight, we've also seen an escalation as they've started to target some of the critical infrastructure in Iran for running the economy, things like oil refineries and gas fields. That, of course, would represent an escalation, just given how critical those sites are to the Iranian government and the functioning of its economy. While all of this is happening, of course, international diplomacy is working to try and diffuse the tensions. We have heard from the US, President Trump saying that America did not take part at all in last night's Israeli operations over Iran, but he has also hit back at some threats that we are hearing from the Iranians that if America does participate, then US bases in this region could be targeted. It's thought there's around 40,000 US soldiers stationed at a number of bases, places like Qatar and Kuwait. Now, President Trump, in a post on Truth Social, has said that if those American forces are attacked in any shape or form, then the full strength and might of the US armed forces will come down on Iran at levels never seen before. We are also being told the British are now sending additional fighter aircraft to this region as part of contingency planning, but perhaps in a sign that some diplomacy is working. The president of neighbouring Cyprus has said that he has received a message from the highest levels of the Iranian government to convey to the Israelis. Cyprus is saying it will indeed do that as part of diplomatic efforts to try and bring these two sides back from what increasingly feels like the brink of all-out war. Trent Murray, SABC News, Tel Aviv.